have to figure out where you're at on the racetrack for drafting. But you automatically are able to adjust to the car right away.
What about Al out there, Al, not knowing any of the guys around him? They're all strangers. Is that tough on him?
Well, in a way it is, Chris, but he has to pick out the cars that he wants to run with that are running as quick or quicker than he is so he can pick it up. So you automatically do that. It doesn't make any difference. You just try to make sure that...
Looked like his good luck was about to change when he got together with the 9 of Dennis Lampman. Holzhausen got by, while second place Gary St. Amant got the worst of the damage. Once racing resumed, the Baker Motorsports Pontiac of Holzhausen was still leading the way, while he was trying to run away and hide from the rest of the field. The best battle was between Bob Steneker in the Blue 84 and Eddie for the runner-up spot. Then it was Eddie's turn to have a problem when brakes and a smoking front end caused him to drop back, but not too far. In the final 10 laps, Scott Hansen did everything he could, but just didn't have enough, as Steve Holzhausen held on to become the first driver to win the Anderson 400 from flag to flag. Eddie was third, while points leader Butch Miller and Harold Fair rounded out the top 5. This is Janet King reporting for On Pit Road.
In Saturday's Grand National race in Michigan, we see in our Restore Grand National report that Bobby Labonte won his first race since going full-time Winston Cup racing a few seasons ago. Chad Little was second, with Martin, McLaughlin, and Trickle rounding out the top 5. In the series points, David Green still leads, but Hermie Sadler is up to second. Craven falls to third, with Little very close. Wallace is fifth. There's one more NASCAR series we'd like to tell you about, but while we're out on the West Coast, we thought we'd just wrap up the action from there, too. So here's a look at the latest from the Goodies Dash Series and from the California Sprint Car Racing Association.
The Dash Series was in the Old Dominion. Rookie Ernest Winslow looked like an old pro instead of the rookie he is when he started from the pole and took a commanding lead. Several drivers were caught up in accidents, including Junior Miller, who got the worst of this run-in with Danny Bagwell. Then there was Bill Wilson, who had a little tire trouble. But up front, the night belonged to Winslow, who led all 100 laps for his first win of the year. Larry Caudle came in second and closed within 4 points of series leader Ed Howe, who had brake problems. Chapman, Hobgood, and Mackey rounded out the top 5. The SCRA ran a 3-day show starting at Ventura Speedway, and midway through the feature, the fans were on their feet as Mike Kirby, Dale Cross, and Rip Williams went at it for the lead. But when Williams decided Cross was in the best spot, this is what happened. Both drivers were done for the night. That left Kirby to slug it out with Ron Schumann, and on the final lap, Schumann made his move and took the lead for the win. Things got much worse for Kirby the following night in his heat race at Placerville Speedway. He was okay and later rallied to take 4th in the feature. Meanwhile, NARC regular Brent Kading gave the wingless Warriors a beating as he took the win from the pole in the main event. Then on the 3rd night at Silver Dollar Speedway, Steve Oetsling found out the pole is not always the best place to start a race. Rip Williams was finished for the night after that one. Later, rookie Corey Kruzman was in a great battle with Kading, but BK made a rare mistake while the rookie stayed up front. And although Kading rallied for a 5th place finish, Kruzman went on to take the win. This is Stephanie Boyd reporting for On Pit Road.
When we come back, we'll have NASCAR action from the West Coast, but first, checking in on NASCAR's Premier Series, here are the results from the Winston Cup race at Michigan. More On Pit Road right after this.